And I think the recorder's on now. So, yo, what's up, guys? It's Phantom today, and we're here for another podcast. The San Diego Comic-Con one that we fucking missed and had to reschedule about 5 different times. But it's cool, though. Introduce yourselves.
What's up, guys? This is Hoovy and Harley Quinn, aka Jordan Glasgow.
And Wind.
Yeah, what's up?
You got this, Comic-Con podcast, and, excuse me if I'm not excited. I had a very, 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 very terrible night, and I want to strangle a lot of people today. So, I guess we can get into all that Comic-Con goodness.
So, there's a question. I think we should start with the smaller things first. We go to TVs, and then we go to Marvel, and then DC. I think we should do it like that.
Okay, and just because we have a lot to cover, no interrupting people when they're speaking. That's mainly you who don't do that. Like, you will come up and take someone while they're speaking, so everybody's going to have a total of 5 minutes to speak and say what they have on the topic, and so on and so forth. And I'm trying to find where I put this, because I think I may have lost my notes, and that's going to be bad if I did. Please don't have lost those notes. No, fam. And guess what? I lost the notes. So we pretty much... Well, we already pretty much know about the TV shit. So, let's start with the first one, which, to be honest, DC only had like 2 TV things, so we'll start off with there because there's not a lot to go by on that. So, the Flash Season 3 trailer, did you get to see it, Jordea?
Yes, I did.
Your thoughts and your first impressions on all of it?
I feel like Flashpoint Paradox is like a really big, sort of section of storyline, and when, like, there are a lot of things that you have to do right, and that there are things you can have a lot of leeway on. I feel like Flashpoint Paradox is one of those things that you don't have much leeway on, unless it comes to casting, because there's so much casting. And I think Kid Flash looks really awesome, and I'm glad they made the suit look more like it did in like the cartoons and even in the comics sometimes.
Yeah.
So.
When did you get to see Flash Season 3?
I actually didn't see the trailer.
It did come a little late into Comic-Con, which I'll admit. You know, they could have done it a lot earlier, but, you know, DC, they're scheduling for shit. So, and then the next TV thing, which again isn't very important for DC, which is Legends of Tomorrow. And did you see that one, Harley?
I didn't, because I stopped caring about Legends of Tomorrow.
Same. So
it got boring.
Let's get on Marvel's Netflix.
1 second.
I think we
there's one
kind of
more
just
thing.
skipped over.
What did we skip over, Wind?
I think we skipped over, well, we are on Marvel, but I think we kind of should probably talk about Ghost Rider being an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. What do you think of that?
Wait, that's in the Marvel thing. We're already now starting with Marvel, so...
I know, but you went to Netflix, but okay, well...
it's right. You're right. Go ahead, Wind.
I mean, what do you think of it? We're gonna have Ghost Rider
The thing
and
is,
Agents
I
of
was like
S.H.I.E.L.D.
hyped when I first saw it, but like now I'm just kind of watching like... It's gonna be mad, because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is, like, we gotta admit, the fan base is kind of bored of it now. So,
yeah.
I mean,
I feel like they're just trying... Oh, go on.
Wait, no, you say what you're gonna say. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like they're at that point where they're kind of just stuck now. And they're just like, hey, we need to do something to get us, like, views. So how about we bring back a certain character? Even though no one's going to really pay attention to this, let's just go ahead and bring back Ghost Rider. I guess that's why they did it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Because they have been lacking in views. The only reason I think the show is still up is because it's Marvel and they have a big enough budget for them to actually stay up. Yeah, compared to Agent Carter, where that just went down the drain Even though more people watch that, I'm pretty sure.
Basically, half of Agent Carter's fan base is just about a little bit of what Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is. Because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I'll admit, I was bored. I got bored of it after the second episode of the... What season was this year? What season was this?
I have no idea. I stopped watching after season 2.
Like, we didn't even know the season. Like,
Nobody cares about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Let's face it, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is Marvel's middle child.
They can
Let's just
honestly
hope
still...
that Ghost Rider isn't played by Nicolas Cage.
Oh no, that's
Well, he
confirmed.
isn't. He's gonna be played as Robbie Reyes.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the name of him? Yeah, Robbie Reyes.
Robbie Reyes. Robbie Reyes is basically like I wouldn't say a teenager, but like his early 20s. He basically had to take care of his brother while he did his part shop, and how he got the Ghost Rider was basically he got shot up in the middle of a gang war over a car, and the Ghost Rider spirit possessed him. And instead of it being the actual Ghost Rider we all know and love, it was like a murderer brought back to life, so he was able to use that ability. All I have to say, it seems like an interesting story, but I'm wondering how they're going to be able to portray this, because you got to remember, they're still on that Disney, that Channel 7 Disney.
Yeah, they are. So they can't do anything crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still hoping that they can do a Netflix Ghost Rider series with what's his name? Johnny Blaze. I'm forgetting his last name.
Blaze.
Okay, Johnny Blaze. I'm trying not to say Johnny Cage because that keeps coming to my mind. Because there's like this joke that's going on about Nicolas Cage. Okay.
So I've been playing way too much Mortal Kombat there, friend.
Oh yeah.
Been playing that getting them fatalities.
Getting them fatalities. You know, here's something funny. You know, like how there's a lot of gore in like games and all that stuff now. I've actually become numb to that thanks to Mortal Kombat.
Everybody's kind of used to it now. And then well, I guess we can get onto the Netflix finally. The shit that everybody cares about, cough cough.
Well, I was trying to ask everyone if they care about or have seen the Sherlock 2017 trailer.
What's the Sherlock?
Oh,
yeah,
the other Sherlock that isn't Robert Downey Jr.
Yes, the good one. That's
so
Benedict Cumberbatch.
So you mean not Robert Downey Jr.?
Yes, the Benedict Cumberbatch one, because Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman are awesome.
I'm gonna call him
I'm really happy.
Downey.
Wait a second, Martin Freeman. Wait, so we have...
Martin Freeman plays
I know, Martin Freeman, which is also The Hobbit. Yeah. So we have...
We have the Hobbit investigating shit?
Yeah, so we have Watson, that was in Civil War. We have Sherlock, which was in every single movie since Iron Man, and then we have Sherlock, which is going to be Doctor Strange.
Yes.
So we're going to have two Sherlocks like just meeting each other. They need to make some sort of joke about that.
But am I the only one who watches that show here?
Yeah.
I guess, I mean, I want to watch it.
You guys need to watch it. It's amazing.
I feel like they revealed something about Doctor Who that we didn't know about. Alright, so you guys want to go into Marvel? Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, can we finally get on to Netflix?
Yeah.
I said, yeah.
I'm waiting to get into Netflix all day.
Friend, I've been trying to stall it. Cause you know I already know that's what you want to talk about.
You know how much I love Netflix? That when I take a girl of Netflix and chill, I bring a bag of ice. And we watch Daredevil.
Because that stuff gets real cold while you're watching Daredevil, because he brings in the heat.
And I see the Punisher just shoot it through.
It's awful.
I still need to catch up with Daredevil.
How the fuck have you not caught him?
Because I finished Jessica Jones, but I didn't finish Daredevil season 1.
Then again, Jessica Jones had like the best jokes. I'm sorry. Out of all of Netflix series, even though there's only been 2 so far, had the best jokes about eating a bag of dicks. She told that man to eat a bag of dicks.
But, she was like, I don't bag it. It's what you guys are into.
Or whatever the fuck you guys are. But okay, let's get on to
freaking wearing a diaper.
So we got the Defenders. Wait, should we go to the Defenders or should we go to the
Okay, I
Agents?
think we should. Okay, I think we should do Daredevil season 3. Then we go to Luke Cage, and then we go to
Now we haven't gotten like
Iron
an
Fist and
official,
Defenders.
No, we haven't gotten an official trailer at Comic-Con for Daredevil season 3. All we know is that we did get confirmation that Netflix is like, we ordered season 3. It's like going to a restaurant saying, can I order this and pick it up later? So that's basically what Daredevil season 3 is in the moment.
I love how you have to use the analogy of food for this one.
To be honest, we've been using the analogy of food since the podcast first started. Let's be real.
It's like getting a Big Mac, slapping it down on the table, and burning it. I'm pretty sure we've said that at one point.
Yeah, that's what
Pretty
happens
sure.
when you... That's what happens.
Alright, so...
That's what happens when you have an Agent Carter that's a lot better than what they originally gave you. Cop, Agent Shield, cop. Who the hell cares? I love me some Agent Carter.
Man.
But anyhow, then
How do you like the big black man, Luke Cage?
oh my God, I was like, it's about time. It is about time. My nigga is finally on screen. I wanted him to wear a disco shirt.
Oh, go on.
Wait, what were you gonna say?
Oh.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, it's kind of weird how we're just now getting the series, because I always expected him like to be like in a separate series. I didn't think he would show up as soon as he did in Jessica Jones, which is why when I saw it, I was like, oh, look, it's Luke Cage.
See,
I thought he was
gonna
gonna get
say
his own
something
series at
really
first.
retarded, but I had to catch myself on it because I was like, well, he wasn't really important. Then I had to catch myself. That nigga was important. He was just like he was a romantic interest. That's how I can call him. Like, he was the reverse Mary Jane, except he was big black man. The big.
I was gonna say he didn't break up with her, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's right, that did happen at one point.
Yeah. Then again, when you have a woman of that inhuman-like strength, I'm pretty sure to try to keep that away. And I'm sorry if you guys can hear background noise. I don't know what the fuck is going on outside my room. But yeah, he's looking nice. And Iron Fist is too. But Jordan,
Yeah,
did you
Iron
see
Fist.
Netflix trailers? What the
Huh?
doing?
I'm not doing anything. I'm just listening.
Wait, why didn't you say anything? Like, did you see any of the Netflix series trailers or not?
I didn't see the trailers for those, no. I didn't even know there were trailers.
There's like 3 of them. They have the whole Defenders trailer ready already.
Oh, then I'll watch it. One second.
just like I'll watch it in a bit. But I think it's cool how we have Iron Fist now. I mean, we've talked about this in the past, like in personal conversations and all that, talking about,
off-camera.
hey, Iron Fist is gonna happen, and
It did, and he broke
the
through
teaser?
the fucking mental asylum.
man used the bed to break through a wall. He just kicks the bed through there.
He was like, fuck this bed, they didn't fluff my pillows.
I mean, as I can already tell, it's like obviously not gonna be as trippy as whatever Riggin with Doctor Strange. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, it's like,
oh boy.
I
I mean, we'll get into that in a second, but
yeah, we got a lot of shit to go through, and a lot.
I don't even. Whoa.
And Jordan had to go and go watch the trailers.
So let's talk about the Defenders.
Yeah.
Who do you think is the villain for this?
A lot of people are saying Dormammu, but I'm like don't you think that's a little soon?
Well, I was talking about the Defenders. You said Dormammu.
Yeah.
Dormammu, whatever.
Dormammu. I'm going by what I hear
Dormammu.
Marvel vs. Capcom. That's what I'm going off of from Dormammu. Like, I'm just like, isn't it a little too soon considering that's a Doctor Strange? Another
Yeah, I
person-
was gonna say he's a Doctor Strange villain. He's probably gonna be in Doctor Strange.
And I'm like, are you sure they wanted to throw in Satan that fast?
I mean, hey, that would be throwing a fist. That would be the time you'd want to introduce Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
I'm being honest right now. That would be the time that they can bring him, and then he could possibly get like his own Netflix series or whatever, because that would make so much sense. But then I'm just like, eh.
Do you think there are going to be any additional members besides Luke Cage and Jessica Jones and all this? Like, as you said, you wanted Ghost Rider. Maybe that's a way how they can introduce him. And like that.
Moon Knight,
That's true. And the Punisher has already been established. So
because we didn't know Punisher was coming, and he just came in. He was like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "Whoa, okay."
considering like the Punisher could be like I don't know, like just like how the Avengers had surprise members come to their team, like Vision and
Like
all
Black
that.
Panther. Oh,
Yeah. And I'm like talking like Age of
Superman.
Ultron, it was like officially an Avenger me. But I'm just like, considering they have so much way with this, I'm just wondering, do you think there could be any extra people coming on?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't doubt that it would just be the people we're already establishing. I mean, by the time Defenders comes out, which would be next year, somewhere I think alongside, probably later on in 2017, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, we would already have those characters established, so it wouldn't make sense to put in, like, new characters. I mean, probably like an extra member or two. So, I'm like, hey, I'm going to that.
Cause I'm like, it's like there's too many heroes that they can't leave out. And I know we're kind of stalling, but we're just waiting for her to finish watching all the trailers. Like, dear God, I thought she watched all of them.
Trailers don't take that long.
I mean, it yeah.
Let's see. If you were, okay, I remember we never got this question, but if you were to get, like, one of the Marvel characters that hasn't gotten a movie yet, well, like, in the MCU, I could say that, to get, like, their own Netflix series, what would it be?
If from the MCU, like, you bring them out of the main continuity.
No, I mean, like, people that haven't gotten a movie or a show in the MCU.
Through the MCU, you're saying Marvel Cinematic Universe. Does that mean they've already been established, or do you mean like just?
I mean, well, remember the Netflix series and the MCU, they're connected, but I mean, like, I'm saying like people that haven't gotten like their own movie or like TV show.
Oh, you mean background
What you get?
characters?
Yeah, we could say that. Give us a Hawkeye. Netflix.
No. They could keep that shit over there.
I think, honestly, if we were to actually like make a legitimate show, I mean, I already know she has a movie coming out, but if they weren't going to do a movie, I think what would have really worked for Black Widow would possibly be like a show.
I can see that.
Kind of an, but I feel like
Spider-Man
it would be too much like a.
If they didn't want to go with Spider-Man having a movie, even though like he had to have a movie, I could see him having a Netflix series that's more of like a teenage type of shit, like a teenage type of deal.
Give us the Spider-Man sitcom.
Written by Drake and Josh. Drake being him in the cartoons.
he was also a parody. He was also a parody of Spider-Man. You remember
I thought you left on purpose.
Superhero movie? You remember superhero movie, right? Phantom.
Yeah, I remember that movie. That movie was god awful.
That movie was amazing. It was like scary movie.
It was like the scary movie
is.
for superhero movies. I guess Jordea can now put in some actual good input.
Yeah, so what do you think?
Jordea.
I think she's
about
dead.
what?
Okay.
What do you think
The
about
Netflix stuff.
What?
What you didn't go and watch it?
I can't hear what you're saying.
Wait, then how do you know we're talking?
No, I didn't understand what you were saying. It kept breaking.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Did you watch the Netflix series?
Yes.
What were your thoughts?
Thought it was awesome.
Okay.
Okay, that's enough for me. Is that enough for you?
Yeah. I mean, it's enough. I mean, I just want to really get into Marvel right now.
I want to get into that DC goodness.
I mean, we'll get into DC in a bit because that is something big.
Yeah,
but
there's a lot of shit.
Let's talk about Doctor Strange since we mentioned that earlier.
I'm not gonna lie.
Let's do that.
I didn't watch it. You guys can take the floor on this one. I was gonna.
So you didn't watch the trailer? All right. Basically with this trailer, I think
y'all can take the floor. That's all.
It wasn't as ambiguous as the first one, but it's still like it leaves one of those questions. What is going on? Because it's like basically the best way to explain it is like it's like the Inception meets the
That's what I
Matrix
thought.
and then it meets Doctor Strange. It's like all of that. They just get together because it's like they're able to bend. Like I said, They're able to bend the like the reality that everyone lives in and all of that. It's just weird.
But when do we actually all really know what's happening in any Doctor Strange anything?
That one animated movie.
I didn't even understand the animated
True.
movie.
True, that animated movie was actually pretty decent.
It was a good animated movie, but it was trippy as fuck.
Yeah. See, like everything Doctor Strange is really confusing or
And-
trippy or something.
And the thing about this is that Baron Mordo, which has always been Doctor Strange's like enemy, like his rival. In this, he's basically his friend. So I'm thinking they're either going to do something with it, so they'd be able.
I'm just hoping that the actors they chose are what they actually want, because I'm thinking of that in like, if you actually go back to some interviews and stuff, it didn't seem like they wanted half of the female leads. Like,
Wait, you're talking about for Doctor Strange?
yeah, for Doctor Strange, because back when I was reporting it, like, that like the first thing I got was that a lot of fans did not like the certain female. Even your Dare wrote in the comments she didn't like the female lead actress.
Wait, you're talking
Yeah,
about
I mean,
the,
I like
the one
the
that trains
actress
him?
herself, but I feel like they should have picked someone else to play him, because it was originally a guy too.
True.
Well, then again, when it comes to the master that trains Doctor Strange, he never, I guess you could say his like appearance is like gender and all that normally changes. So it's like, I was okay with the fact that they picked her. I mean, as long as she's good, I'm gonna be fine with her.
I feel like
mean-
I'm gonna like her more in the movie than I will in seeing in trailers and stuff.
We don't know a lot of
I mean-
information. Well, we do know information on the movie.
I think we should talk about this. The Wi-Fi password. That was
that
was something.
funny. Oh, that was hilarious. I died.
We're gonna find the Wi-Fi password.
I'm just like, it's a Wi-Fi password. I'm just like, so since they have to use Wi-Fi, even though they can bend reality and all that, they still need to rely on Wi-Fi. That's something I don't get. CinemaSins needs to get on that.
Well, you see, the
Maybe they don't
Wi-Fi-
need to rely on Wi-Fi, but who doesn't want
Yeah.
doesn't want Wi-Fi?
And then you need the Netflix code too, man. You gotta watch his
Yes.
friends too.
He's got to
He's
watch
gotta
his
watch
own
the-
show. He has to watch Sherlock.
You gotta watch some Sherlock and the Defenders, bro. That's what
He's gotta watch Sherlock. He's like, hey, you know, something about him. He kind of looks like me.
Yeah, I think he looks at her. He's like, that guy's
Once.
good looking. I
It's
wonder
like
why.
when it's like when Captain America had like that little checklist and he had to watch Star Wars, and I'm just like, if only you knew. Because the director of S.H.I.E.L.D., Nick Fury, if you guys don't watch Star Wars, by the way, he
was
played
Mace Windu.
Samuel Jackson. He played
Yeah,
this
no.
Mace
good
Windu.
old Mace Windu.
My nigga.
No hands.
My nigga.
Chris Evans like, wait, what?
He was like, wait a minute.
Okay.
I've seen you from somewhere. Again, let me apologize for
Star
the
Wars gets
background
bought by
noise.
Disney.
Wait, just let me apologize for the background noise you guys are going to probably be hearing because it is hot as hell up in here in California, and I have to keep the windows open or I'll melt and turn to a black popsicle. So you guys can get one
Yeah,
thing or
they're
another.
9 here.
It is literally
That sounds-
108 degrees.
Yeah, hi. We're 1 degree higher than you.
Who cares? Who cares? It's too damn
I
hot.
do.
I wish it was lower. Okay, any other movie?
Well,
wait. We did get some big shit for Spider-Man. Can't forget.
Yes, the Vulture has been confirmed to be in this movie.
Not just that, we
Apparently.
got kind of we got footage. Footage was shown, but it wasn't shown publicly. And I kind of want to just
Yeah.
give you guys a little brief synopsis of what happened. So basically, we get like in every typical movie, we get the music. The song they played in the footage was Bad. I think it was Bad Reputation, and it was basically explaining, like, it was showing the school. You already know Zendaya is playing Liz Allen, which I gotta say, interesting choice. And we know that basically they're showcasing the school. We know that Flash Thompson is Indian. May I repeat, Agent Venom is now Indian.
Yeah, that's something. I
Yeah,
was
that's-
just like, wait,
oh my
what?
I was like, this nigga Indian now? But So when
I'm thinking about something in my mind right now. He just
Show
walks
him
up to
zip
Peter,
up a hoodie.
slaps the stuff out his hand.
Because I know it. Welcome to the Quickie Mart. Okay, we.
You want a credit card while you're at it?
Instead of Flash Thompson being like a football player, he drives your taxi cabs.
He's serving you a slushie at the Quickie Mart at 7-Eleven.
He's the son of that one guy from The Amazing Spider-Man, the one that Dr. Connors was after.
He's the son of Crane Dad. He's the son of the Amazing Spider-Man 1, of the guy who rode the crane, the greatest hero of all time, with the Crane Dad himself. He's gonna be
I mean, I think it's cool. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. I really want to know what his role is really going to be. I guess he's going to be like, hey, I wanted to know, blah blah, if you want to be in the Avengers again, because some stuff is going to really go down, and it's going to be real serious.
I feel like Spider-Man Homecoming is going to open up for Infinity Wars, but then again, I could be wrong. I've been wrong.
Or Tony Stark is probably going to come back, take the suit from him, because apparently Spider-Man, he does get a new suit. I'm not sure if he gets a new suit made by Tony Stark exactly, but I know he gets a new suit. Yeah, and my guess is that Tony might just take back the suit, you know? That might be happening.
What we saw in the set photos, not even just the set photos, but in a synopsis it said that he was basically zipping a hoodie over his regular costume, I guess so nobody could see who he is. Which, obviously he must have gotten a new one, or something happened to the Civil War one.
Yeah.
Then again, that wouldn't be, but it wouldn't be right for him just to take it back. Remember, he gave him the spider signal.
Exactly, but then again, I mean, let's be honest, he did kind of get, sidetracked.
Like, I know it. Give me my shit back. You don't deserve it, Peter.
It's like, but you gave me the suit.
I'm tired of your bullshit, Peter.
You don't deserve that suit.
Is it because Aunt May broke up with you?
Whoa.
He's gonna make a real creepy joke about Aunt May. But
is it because my hotter version of my aunt broke up with you? You should be.
Was that it? Wait, was that really it for Marvel? Oh.
So there's
Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah, we got Brie Larson.
Captain
Marvel's
name.
Do you remember her name?
Yeah, I don't remember her name, but I know
it
that.
It was like Brie Larson or something. I don't.
It looks really fun.
Seems like they barely.
Except for Mark Ruffalo.
You don't talk about.
And then we just saw we just saw Michael B. Jordan just right there on the side, just like, hey guys, I mean I quit Fox, but
yeah, her name is Brie Larson and she is Captain Marvel. And
I really wanted Ronda Rousey.
Well, she's been offered porn deals for it.
I mean, yeah, her weakness would be getting kicked to the face, so we just don't need her, you know?
We don't need her getting one kick KO'd by Thanos.
I mean, Thanos, you never know, he might just have that real high kick and just slaps her in the face, bam, she's dead.
But yeah, Brie Larson was in, let me look up the synopsis, she was in Wynn's favorite movie, The Room. I think so. Oh no, she wasn't. She was in a movie called Room.
Not The Room, but Room.
Yeah, she was also in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, one of my favorite movies of all time. A movie called, she was in 21 Jump Street. She's gonna be in Kong. Spectacular Now.
Hello?
Any of these movies ring a bell?
I can't hear any of you.
Kong does ring a bell, in fact, and I think we should actually get talking about that. If you guys haven't seen that trailer, I think it looks really nice. I mean, Tom Hiddleston's in it and stuff. So we got Loki being a sellout, saying, hey, I'm going to go ahead and fight this giant monkey. Now, the same people that made Godzilla 2014 will be making this, and it seems as if they're kind of trying to go the same direction. I don't know. I mean, as long as it's better than the one we got that Peter Jackson made, I think I'm going to be good.
Yeah, I think we'll all be
because
fine with that.
It's pretty obvious what this is supposed to lead up to. It's supposed to lead up to Godzilla vs. King Kong, but my problem is this. Kong looks a little bit too big.
I haven't seen the trailer yet.
Like, one of the shots just makes him look huge. I mean, I already know King Kong is supposed to be a huge monkey.
I think
but he looks big.
Where did I enter in this?
Wait, what?
Wait, I just got back because my call dropped, and, like, all I'm hearing is about a monkey being really big.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we're talking
King
about
Kong.
the new King Kong trailer that was
It's
shown.
called Kong Skull.
Oh yeah.
And I
Yeah.
know you're probably happy about it because Loki's
You guys
in it.
gotta remember, he's gotta be the size of Godzilla if they're gonna do Kong versus Godzilla.
I mean, yeah.
And we saw like Godzilla, the best we got to see of him was.
I mean, as long as we actually get to see the monster this time, I think I'd be happy.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Because my problem with Godzilla, I mean, I like Godzilla, it's just we didn't get to see him a lot. Because anytime it looked like Godzilla was actually about to do something cool, they would they'll pan away, or they'll just cut to like the people. I'm just like, I actually want to see Godzilla do some damage, you know?
You just wanna see him fuck some shit up.
That was my only problem with it. That really
I
was
like
my only
the old
problem.
Godzilla.
See, me and
I
Jordan,
like-
see, that's why we clicked. 'Cause I like the old
wait.
Godzilla.
The old one
Wait,
was
which-
awesome. We
which-
own the old one.
Talking about 1999 or whatever.
Yeah, that movie gave me nightmares when I was little. Along with Jurassic Park.
Saying nightmares, I was just weirded out by holy shit.
It was
that's a
just-
gorilla.
It was like trying to be Jurassic Park. I didn't like it.
I liked it,
I
but
hate
it was like my favorite.
I
one
liked
of
it.
them.
I named the raptors when I was
Ah.
nine.
Just,
Here's the thing, I always
I
like.
like dinosaurs. Paleontology.
they just tried to steal my favorite movie of all time.
Here's the thing, my favorite one is the original Japanese Godzilla.
I mean, not the new one, but the one that came before the American 1998, 99, whenever it came out. Movie was apparently so bad that the creators of Godzilla had to make a movie where they took the American Godzilla, put him up against the original Godzilla, and they killed that Godzilla off.
They killed
That's
him.
how bad it was. That's how poorly received it was overseas. I'm not lying. I'm serious. Just look it up. And now that we've talked about good old King Kong, Donkey Kong, I think we should get into the one that I know you've been wanting to talk about for a while. I mean, we both talked about in a second though, because we still, yes, Wonder Woman.
Oh, that's even better. Oh gosh, she died.
In a second, we'll get to the other one. You know what I'm talking about. We just gotta talk about Wonder Woman right now, because I let you know about that when it first showed up, because it was just like, Wonder Woman, it was just like, oh boy, wow. And
I like how it's comic accurate, but it doesn't know what it wants to be. Let me explain. Because they try to go with the old origins of her being made out of clay, but at the same time they're trying to go for New 52, and it is very, 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 very strange on what they're trying to do.
yeah, it's like they're trying to make their own origin, basically.
They're like, maybe she's a goddess. Like, there's no. And Jordea keeps falling out of call.
But with Wonder Woman, I mean, I think it looks cool. I mean,
No. What do you think?
someone was like, oh, well, it'll be sad if some of these characters die. Well, I'm like, they're probably dead anyways. They're honestly probably dead right now. So, it's just,
Let's face it, it's a DC movie. Everybody's dying.
everybody dies. I mean, if they killed off Jane Olsen and Robin, I know some kids can exist. So,
Yeah. Also, did I get?
Yes.
Tell us,
I heard Wonder Woman, and that's all.
tell us your thoughts on the
Yes.
Wonder Woman trailer.
Yeah.
You thought about it.
I like it. And I like Chris
Everything
Pine.
is-
So,
yes.
I like how.
because I like Star Trek.
I like how
I
they're
didn't-
probably gonna trigger so many people when she had said, "You're a man," and he was like, "Oh, you just looked at her." Like,
What if feminists
Yeah.
are against this movie?
Feminists are gonna be
I
like,
feel
"How
like there's
dare
gonna
you?"
be so many, like, I'm being honest right now, Phantom.
But
I feel like there are literally going to be so many feminists that will go up against a Wonder Woman movie, saying it empowers men, despite the lead role being a woman, and it actually being
and they're
Amazon, which are
and their
basically
symbolization-
extreme feminists.
in the main symbol of feminism. Isn't that right?
I'm not
Jordea?
lying.
Jordea?
I
Jordea's
didn't
dead.
hear it. It cut out.
Ah, shit.
We said that we said that watch all of the feminists be like outraged, I said outraged, enraged over this movie, and they're going to be like, hey, this movie probably empowers men and belittles women, even though it's a movie about a bunch of women going up against men. So it's like,
But everyone's going to find a way to complain no matter what, so I really don't give a crap about what stupid, annoying feminazis say. So they can go kiss it.
Feminazis have nothing on the Amazons, though. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, like,
No,
really
Amazons are amazing, and the Amazons would kick their asses.
yep, because feminazis be looking like men.
Well, then again, Amazons will just kill men just because you're a man. Isn't that right, Phantom? They'll kill you.
Amazon women be beautiful, while feminazis be looking like men, and yet they still will kick feminazis' ass.
Trigglypuff. You remember that, Phantom?
Yep.
The one that was like screaming like behind that one girl.
Yep.
While she was sitting down.
If you watch any of Leafy's videos, you'll know about triggering.
I was literally about to mention that.
Well, I got Trigglypuff from this one guy called Birdman, which is technically, in a sense, he's kind of like me, I guess.
Okay, let's get on to the next trailer. And please let me have this. Please let me have this. Please let me have this.
I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it. Do it.
Okay.
Let it all out there.
And they had my boy Aquaman, and he made the water rise.
I love Aquaman so much.
That man is.
They had my boy Aquaman. Someone take it. Just take it. I can't do it.
Okay, so Aquaman. Let's just talk about Aquaman. I was expecting him to be really edgy, and then I was like, oh, good thing is that I remember in the last podcast I was telling you guys how it seems like it was heading for a lighter tone and all of that. And guess what? Apparently I was right. So yay. But basically, I think I would probably want to start off with this. In the posters we see Superman, so that means Superman is going to possibly be in this movie, obviously.
They're gonna do what they do.
But he's smiling. Think about that for a second. We've got
I've never seen
Superman in the poster. Smiling. Not smirking. Smiling.
That's so
That's creepy.
Just
so un-Superman.
Well, it's not creepy as in, oh, it's creepy because it's not Superman. I mean, like, it's not Henry Cavill Superman. It's Superman himself. So, the fact that they're actually listening to what we're saying, they're listening to what everyone had a problem with. Oh, it's too dull. There's not enough humor. And the fact that it seems as if it's actually heading for, like, jokes and all that.
Like when you see Bruce Wayne sitting in that chair like Barry Allen, Bruce Wayne, that doesn't explain you sitting in my favorite chair.
My second...
But it's also,
my second favorite
we
chair.
invited the Flash, and the Flash lightens everything because it's the Flash, and the Flash is awesome.
Well, then again, when it came to Batman v Superman, we didn't know what to think when we saw the Flash. He just came in, and he was screaming. He was saying,
I know, I was
saying, Lois is the key. And he starts screaming, I'm dying.
Movie. Is this just the Injustice universe before we got fucked?
It looks like the Injustice, it looks like it's trying to be like Injustice, because they literally got the suit from Injustice for Flash.
They're like, put this shit on.
He's like, okay. And then someone was like so mad. They were just like, why can't you have tight spandex? And I'm like, well, I like the fact that they're not trying to use the same suit from the CW one. Okay, I'm happy about that.
The bad thing is I love the CW
suit. Yeah, I like the CW suit, but I think it's good to have like something different. Think of it this way: we had Spider-Man TV show and Spider-Man on the big screen. So let's say one wanted to go with the Sam Raimi one, and the other one wanted to go with like let's say the Ultimate Spider-Man or something. You know?
Yeah.
They look different, so it suits, you know? Instead of having them have the same suit or something too close to each other.
To be honest, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the Ultimate Spider-Man suit. Let's face it, the eyes are way too big. It looks like a kid made it, but it looks professional at the same time.
And I like it. I mean...
Yeah.
Besides the shitty movie, it did come with a great suit.
Cyborg, I mean, a lot of people were like, well, I don't like the way Cyborg looks. He, like... The CGI looks weird, and I'm just like, that's because they're literally just getting into like production. That's pre-production.
They're not even finished.
Because once they finish it, he's going to look better. At least I hope he looks better. That, he looks the same.
I gotta get into my little Injustice rant after we're done covering all the news. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Just putting that out.
I mean, well, Justice League, I like the fact that they're trying to go for like humorous tone. Now, it's not really what I call a trailer because it just looks like it's a really weirdly put together trailer. I'm gonna be honest. I was like, the music is like it's cool, but then there was like the moment where Batman was talking to Flash, and they still had the music playing while they were talking, and I'm just like, it doesn't seem to fit that part.
I mean,
So,
they tried to go for
no.
the serious music when it was like a funny scene where it's like, he was like, so, are you gonna join us? He was like, yeah, I'll join you. Why? I need friends. I'm like, okay, I get you, Barry.
It's just that music doesn't seem that music doesn't seem to fit like the dialogue part, you know? It seems more as if it would fit something that would have like action or something. Now we don't get to see what's his face? Steppenwolf. We don't get to see him. I mean, we already saw him in Batman Superman, but we don't get to completely see him. We saw like the lockbox, well, at least one of the lockboxes, because apparently I think he already has one of them, so he's looking for the other ones across the world, whatever. And yeah, I think it looks cool, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna go see it.
I think this is going more of Justice League War and Justice League Origins, like, cause I have the Justice League Origins trade paperback, cause nigga was broke, but he had enough money for that, and it seems like that's what they're going for.
And
I only did Justice League War.
We should talk about Suicide Squad for a second. Now, I know
it's coming out in like a couple of weeks.
all of that stuff, yeah, it's coming out in a couple of weeks, but I just want to talk about this. I mean,
right,
Sam, I think you were there and you heard my reaction when I was like looking at the Suicide Squad trailer and how I was kind of mad because
fucking Carlton moment, like
this may be a spoiler for some because this just reveals the villain. I already knew who the villain probably was gonna be, and if you guys want to listen to this, right?
Yeah, I mean, we already saw it in the trailer.
Good old Enchantress. I knew she was gonna be the villain. I was like, okay, you can just go ahead and show that, I guess. Do that. But then they show the fact that she gets like some sort of power up, and then she looks all like godly and stuff, and I'm like, okay, that's something you didn't have to show. You could have at least held that off, you know?
She goes Super Saiyan 3.
And I mean, I know they show it for like a second, but still, it's just like you don't want to reveal that, because then there's some people that like to pause certain things. There's people that like the analyze trailers out there, and you kind of just ruined that for them. So now I kind of already know what's gonna happen. Well, not completely, not as much as Batman v Superman, but I kind of know. So I'm really mad about that.
I'm like, wow, that's kind of a boner killer, but I can go with that.
Yeah, it is. Well, not really. I mean, let's be honest. This is Kara the Village, whatever, however you say her name.
Winda's struggling with that. You know what? Don't worry about it, because we've all had those moments.
Although, I figured out, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and we were talking about the new Joker, and you were like, there's something really off about his face. Like he doesn't look very Jokery, and then we figured out, okay, he doesn't have scars.
Yeah. I know it's like a minor detail, but it's like they didn't really pay attention to it.
Yeah, I mean, Jared Leto already has a really big, like, kind of creepy smile, but, like, yeah.
Oh, that's what he's missing, the lipstick.
He does have lipstick, he just doesn't have scars.
Okay.
He has red lipstick on.
Oh, you're talking about the scars on his mouth?
Yeah, go out. Like, it doesn't matter what Joker you're on, unless it's in, like, a cartoon. He had scars.
And it's like,
yeah,
I feel like...
You can let him do something different.
I mean, I wouldn't say he had scars in the, if you go and look at, the Dark Knight Returns. The one where Batman and him are super fucking old. He didn't have scars then. I feel like that's what he's more based off of, because of how his demeanor and how his look is.
And something I just...
That's the only thing I can defend. So go win.
Joker with me, okay. When I first saw him, I was like, hey, I don't like the way he looks. But that's just at first. Because remember, when Heath Ledger, when he was first revealed, everyone hated the way he looked. But then they saw his performance and like, oh, he's the best Joker of all time, you know?
Yeah.
And basically with me, I'm looking at his design, and now that I think about it, I mean, he looks scary. He really does. And I think that is something that actually matters when it comes to Joker. Joker is supposed to look scary. He's supposed to actually look insane. And he actually looks insane. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
He looks like he belongs in the boy band. Like he just looks like he belongs in 30 Seconds to Mars.
You gotta remember, Jared Leto wasn't a boy band. I would say
30 Seconds to Mars is the band he's in.
I know.
That's the joke.
Oh,
That's
okay,
the
I'm
joke.
an idiot. Okay.
You got that just flew past all of your heads. But
Yes, all of my heads, I only have one.
No, I'm talking about Man
I
Phantom.
kind of didn't get it either. It's like all I know is that I said I love 30 Seconds to Mars, and I'm not answering that call.
I'll go to that call in a bit, but I mean, it's okay. I'm just gonna wait till I see the movie. I mean, I
Yeah.
hear it's decent from some people, and I'm just like, okay, as long as I mean, at this point, I would rather have anything better than Batman v Superman and Man of Steel.
No, yeah,
As long as it's better than that, I'm just good at this point. My standards are set. You at least just have to be at the X-Men Apocalypse level for me to actually really care about your movie now.
Still haven't watched that because I don't want to.
You don't have to. You don't have to be good or great. You could be decent, and I'll be okay.
You don't have to be Civil War, okay?
Yeah, you don't have to be a Civil War.
Apparently, that's my problem with a lot of people. Because when X-Men Apocalypse came out, everyone's like, well, because Civil War came out, it's like blah, blah, blah. You need like, have things from an emotional standpoint. And I'm just like, well, you shouldn't set your standards that high,
Yeah, you gotta remember a lot of characters from... Here's the thing, Marvel did their unique thing, and the film, like, comparing those two, like Marvel, DC, Fox, and Sony, it's like, you gotta remember, Marvel established each and every character it had, and even with the new character, it gave us an established relationship in that short amount of time, but that's what they can do great. DC gives us a beautiful visual movie, but at times it looks like fucking Ninja Turtles fused with fucking Baraka from Mortal Kombat doing things.
It looks like... Oh, here's what it looks like. It looks like a Ninja Turtle from the movies, Abomination, E.T.,
from Mortal Kombat,
and the Thing from Fantastic all got together, had a baby.
Baraka from Mortal Kombat, you forgot him.
Tried to abort the baby, but it failed, and now we have that.
That shit was ugly.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
when I saw it, I was just like, what? Ew. No.
And Fox has its in and out moments, and that's what she said.
I mean, yeah, it has its in and out
That's what
moments, but it's not at the brink of death, you know? It can honestly be saved. I mean, we have the
Yeah.
Wolverine movie coming out. We have Deadpool coming out. Deadpool is really the person that's saving it right now.
Deadpool
I mean,
was
because
the one that saved-
Wolverine is slowly going away because this is his last role. This is his last movie as Wolverine. So it's like, that's getting pushed out of the door.
It's like that
We're getting
kid-
Deadpool coming.
Oh, sorry. Wolverine is just like that kid that's going to college for Fox. Like, they're getting all
He's
their
like-
shit ready. They're packing. They're getting them ready to go off to go be a big man.
It's like this. It's like this. Let's say you're at school, like you're in high school, whatever, and you're in a really boring, dull school. But then there's that one kid in there, and there's that other kid that's really funny, but you have that really cool kid. He's like, hey, I gotta leave. And he just leaves. Now all you have is that really funny kid. And that really funny kid is Deadpool. But that's basically it. That's basically it.
He's like, dude, I'll take care of you now. I don't know, Wade. Last time you said you'll take care of someone, you stabbed him.
The last time you said you'd take care of them, you didn't have a mouth in your bowl.
And you were
You had a
Ryan
bunch
Reynolds. Now you're just
Yes.
Ryan Reynolds, but look better. Now keep the mask on, piece of face. Okay, I think we're done with pretty much all of the shit.
Crap, that moment when everyone wants to be in your fairy tale bridge.
But all I have to say is now it's time for me to get this rant out of the way because I had to argue with too many niggas in multiple chats about this bullshit. About the Injustice 2, we got Wonder Woman, we got Blue Beetle. And the main thing they were
I had
focusing
no
on
problem
was
with
their,
that.
Wait, just listen. They were focusing on how their facial and expressions look. Now, let me just say, I agree. But here's the thing, you're judging a game off of only like a year of development. And the character are only a couple of months in the fucking development. Okay, yeah, what you say?
I'm sorry. I just gotta really stop you right here. Hold on, I gotta flip the table. Alright. First off, it's a fighting game. It's a fighting game. You're gonna be fighting people. So why are we worried about a character's facial expressions?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, wait, what? Just
keep going, Win. You gotta.
I think I'm done. I just had a mini spaz. You guys can see that. I had a mini spaz. Just...
And the first thing is, you know what's fucking stupid? Someone sat down frame by frame getting pictures of Wonder Woman's face. Just because she doesn't look like your favorite anime waifu does not mean that she's gonna... She looks like she's supposed to look. And the thing is, yeah, they're still working on her.
We're never... Hold on, I'm sorry, but we're never happy with Wonder Woman, are we? We never are. Because...
No kidding.
Because we got Gal Gadot. Everyone was mad. People were saying, oh, well, she doesn't have a chest or whatever. That's what some people were saying. Glacier. And there was some people out there that were just like, hey, she just doesn't look appealing. And I'm like, she's not a cartoon. I'm sorry, bro.
She's not gonna look like your favorite. She's not gonna look like your little waifu from your little anime drawing of the character. She's not gonna look like...
That's...
Yeah.
Because the way they look in comics, that's very exaggerated. And I think that's something that a lot of people need to get through their heads.
Not just that, there's always someone with a different art style. Now, as I'm getting more into this rant about the Injustice thing, I'm like, you do know Street Fighter went through the same exact bullshit for Chun-Li and Ryu. They had to fucking fix their faces because they looked fucked up. And the bad thing is, they didn't fix their faces before the game came out. They fixed their faces after the game came out. After the second beta came out. So until we get an Injustice demo and they look like bullshit, then I don't want to hear any more complaints about this. Because I feel like you're complaining about this, you're sitting there down frame by frame, oh, she looks so weird, she looks ugly, what the fuck are you talking about? They're still fixing her. Not just that, she looked just fine. But then again, you guys aren't gonna do it, because guess what? Y'all probably the niggas that sat at home looking at Overwatch porn.
That escalated quickly.
That's all I gotta say on that matter, and I'm gonna stop right here, because Blue Beetle looks fucking... I think I killed Win. Second, at least she actually walks like a woman. Y'all wasn't complaining when she was walking like fucking Superman had a vagina in the fucking first game. Like if you walk with, like, as much as I review and play the game, and I might just do a video, I might go to my friend's house, borrow his capture card, just for a minute, just so I can show you. This woman walks like a man in the first Injustice. She didn't even walk when she didn't have a sword out. She was floating. That should be a clear indicator that they're not done with the game yet. But
yes, she was a floater. She was like flying. She was flying across the screen.
All I'm gonna say.
But now she walks like a strong black independent woman who don't need no man, which is technically what Wonder Woman has always been.
Now, time for me to end this rant by saying, my nigga Blue Beetle looking nice. Don't let them hate on you. And all I gotta say is I ain't gonna say no more. Y'all gonna put some respect on my nigga's name at NetherRealm Studios and all of them. And I ain't gonna say no more.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah.
I guess we're done now. We're done with, so thoughts on Comic-Con this year.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yay.
You know, I remember we were supposed to, this is probably the best Comic-Con out of recent memory. Now, my problem, okay, I'm pretty sure we were talking about this yesterday. Now, this isn't comic related, but
I mean, we don't,
this is a very,
really now. It doesn't really matter now, because it's like we're kind of in the, how do I put this? We're in the resting period of the thing.
So we're not gonna talk about that?
No, you can go ahead, I don't care.
Oh, well, basically, if you guys are aware of this, so recently, there was this YouTuber, I think...
Oh, yeah.
How do you say her name?
Her name is Marina Joyce.
Marina Joyce, and she's a British YouTuber, she's like a beauty vlogger or something like that. She's from the UK, 19 years old, and apparently... a lot of people notice how her personality changed. Now, I've seen her in a couple of videos before, like other people's videos and all that, and it's just, it's just really weird to me. Just, you can just tell that something isn't right. It's not even just that video, but it's like previous videos before that too. It's just
I streamed on YouNow this morning, and yeah, it wasn't right.
Yeah, the thing is, like,
She claimed that the bruises on her, she fell over.
And the one thing that creeps me out is that I'm seeing bruises on her body, and it just, if you look at all of the videos where she has bruises, like she'll show off her arms or anything, you can see the bruises are getting gradually bigger, and
make matters worse, apparently I'm sure that someone is on her Twitter, and they're trying to talk to Scarce. Apparently she's going to be talking to Scarce. I think that she's not going to actually reveal what she's supposed to reveal.
Yeah.
Really, because you really expect her to say, "Oh, help me," blah 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 blah. And it's not even just that, but also some people were saying how it could be a hoax or whatever. If it is a hoax, this is a very, very played out hoax. I mean, those bruises, they look pretty real, you know?
And they look like struggle bruises, like you're struggling to get away from someone grabbing you.
Yeah.
And
like,
really, apparently someone got a hold of her Twitter, and they said, "Oh, guys, I'm going to be doing a meetup at a certain place." I think it was some square garden. And a date.
It was
Here's the thing: if you guys are watching this and you guys are saying, "Hey, I might want to go there," do not go there, because that, first of all, she said, "Bring a friend just in case you get lost." Who says that? I'm sorry, but just something about that seemed very, very shady. Also,
that's some cult shit.
Because think of it this way: that event does not happen until August. It is July. Yes, it is. It's the end of July, but that thing happens in the middle of August. So,
and who has a meetup at 6:30 in the morning?
Yes, you don't do that. That's very, very shady. I feel like it's a trap, so don't go there.
Well, really, it already happened. It happened last night. Well, at least last night in America.
No, the thing UK, because I remember Nathaniel. It did happen. It happened last night.
Okay, so it already happened.
It happened an hour before.
It's just really shady. I mean, hopefully
some like
she's okay.
Yeah.
And hopefully that nothing like happens to her when it comes to harm, because if that's the case, that would be really sad. Yeah, but here's something that really I'm sorry for cutting you off, but
it's alright. Go ahead.
Here's something that really kind of guts me. I mean, I know, yes, the video of what's going on with her, it's really creepy, but what's his name? Comedy Shorts Gamer, which is like one of the people that did a video with her. He seemed a little bit casual about what was going on.
And we're not trying
to. You notice how a lot of the other people that were making videos about her, she's kind of like.
Let me just kind of. Wait, let me kind of control this situation right now before we get the comments. We're not trying to start anything. We're not trying to start any drama. We're worried, and we're just trying to get everything out. We're not pointing any fingers. We're just stating our,
With me, since I can like really, I really kind of examine the behavior of some people, and I can tell saying, hey, something isn't really right about certain situations. Now, in a situation like this, one of your friends is probably being held hostage and all that, but he seemed really pretty much the same as he does in every video. Now, I know people can be saying, well, it's just probably him just hiding like his actual feelings right now, but at the same time, it's like he seemed to catch on to what happened with everything really fast, even though this was the first time he reacted to the video. He caught on to everything pretty fast, even though a lot of us, when we saw the video, we had to kind of look at it a couple of times before we actually really noticed some things about certain things. Like, he noticed them, like, spot on, which is something that really kind of weirded me out. And he was like, well, it's probably because of people hate comments and all that. I'm just like...
It's not hate. We're generally concerned about her, though.
And it's just like... Since he is one of the closer friends to her, yeah. I'm not gonna just jump to a conclusion and say that this is probably fake, but that is something that kind of makes me be skeptical about the situation. But really, I mean, hopefully this isn't a stunt, because if it is a stunt, she's gonna get a lot of backlash.
Oh yeah.
Indeed, like people are just gonna tear her channel down. But hopefully she's good and all that. So with that said, I mean that's my thoughts on the situation. I thought Comic-Con was good. I'm sorry that I had to bring up such a sober topic.
It's kind of a good thing you did bring it up, because I feel like nobody else would. And everybody made their own individual videos on it, but I'd rather we talk about it here because we can I'm not gonna, our podcast gets a good amount of views, so I guess it can get a discussion going.
Yeah.
It's not like we talked about it and we left that in the news or anything, so we're good. Today, you got any thoughts on this situation? Cause I feel like we should.
I didn't even know who she was until that morning, and my dad used to do counseling and everything, and my brother's studying to be like a counselor and all that junk, and a therapist, so I know a significant amount about human behavior, and that was definitely not right, along with the fact that I'm also an actress, and like that, she posted a video about a few things saying help me and all that junk, and it most certainly sounded like her voice. It could have not been, because she was indeed whispering, but it did.
Also, remember that in the one video there were like 2 other people with her.
Yeah. And then like,
so like, I mean 2 other like females there, so that it could have been one of them. So
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I really didn't want to bring this in here, like bring this as a piece of evidence, because I know it's probably going to get a lot of, how do I put it, it's a very controversial thing, but she was one of the first people to come out about the Toby Turner situation. I don't want to get too much into that, but there's no rape allegations that some aren't true, some are, mainly none of them are true, but we don't know. And she was one of the first people to come out and all that about it.
Yeah.
That's how I knew her from.
I heard her from another one. It could have been him. I'm not entirely. I don't even remember what his name was, but yeah, I heard about her that a really long time ago. But yeah, that wasn't. That there was plenty of that crap that couldn't have been faked, and her personality changed enormously. There were many times where they were like
acting.
Yeah, there were many times where like anytime there was a mirror, she would try and like block where the mirror was, where it facing the camera and all that junk.
Yeah.
So.
But again, we're not doing it to start anything or to point any fingers, but just generally concerned people about her. As YouTube, we're all a community, no matter what type of video we do or whatever we do, and we're just trying to, we're looking out for someone, even if she is okay, because there's been countless people saying she's okay, even if she isn't okay, we're just trying to look out for people. And
because even though the authorities say, oh, she's okay, I think it's still up for grabs to say we should at least not jump to the conclusion to say that she's good right now, because anything can happen right now. We just need
in that case,
to
it's probably still open.
Me, Jordea, and when are you a religious person or?
Not really, to be honest.
Me and Jordea, we're kind of we're very religious, and we'll have in our prayers and all that. And we're sorry we have to kind of darken the mood for the podcast, but we just need to discuss this, and we're pretty much done. We don't want to get too much into details, but we'd just like to thank you guys for watching. Any closing statements, you guys?
Other than the fact that you guys are all awesome, and you should totally post all of your comments on what you think of all the Comic-Con stuff. And frankly, I don't think it really darkened the mood, because I think that's what Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. did, because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. sucks. So.
Ooh.
Yeah?
Shots fired.
Wind?
Okay, this has been windlighthub. Subscribe to my channel, but for some reason almost at 200 subs despite me not uploading in the past months. So with that said, I'll see you guys in the next podcast, or hopefully the next video, I don't know, but see ya.
I just want to say thank you guys for watching. This will also be available on the SoundCloud, link down in the comments below, because I don't feel like putting that shit in the description at the moment. I'll see you guys in the next podcast. And to all my fans, what do we call our fans?
The fandom. It's like
fandom.
Fandom. Yeah.
No,
the fandom is already a thing.
Yeah, we already should.
Because that's Dan and Phil.
How about our specters? So to all our specters, we'll see you guys in the next podcast. Peace out.